pile of fish on the deck. And look at this live bait well, guys. Nothing but mutton snapper up here. A mutton snapper killer. And lots of big red snapper to finish off our red snapper season extension. A big wahoo, some big scamp to round things out, some nice yellowtails. And look at that monster mangrove snapper, a horse. Definitely looks like you guys had a good trip, huh?
It was a good trip. It started out a little bit tough. We had that little front push through on our way out. Heading out on 39 hour this trip. And whenever we got out there, over 500 feet this way, 500 feet that way. I even sent you a text message while I was offshore. Just it was pretty difficult, but we really dialed it in. We had some great anglers, had a full boat. As you can see, we really went out with the bang, got on those red snapper. We got like 25 mutton snapper in. We got 2 tuna, actually we got 3 tunas. One tuna is probably about 15 inches big.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And, yeah, big scamps. I mean, you name it, we did it. If you're wanting to get out, the fishing right now is absolutely on fire. Even though these red snapper are going to be closing, those red grouper, we threw back tons of just slab red grouper. And as you can tell, the mutton snapper really started moving into the areas we've been working. Myself, Captain Will, we've been really getting on them. So you have a really good shot at getting these mutton snapper. The mangrove snapper, the grades have just been really nice. Quality fish, big trigger fish. So we're excited to get out there for 2025, and this is a great way to end 2024.
Yes, sir. A solid trip. What was the hot bait this trip?
So the little pinfish, I mean, we had great grade of mangrove snapper. I mean, you can see my foot next to this one. I mean, that's a 10-pound mango right there. That's just a slab mangrove snapper. But the guys that were using the little pinfish, they were getting the mutton snapper and getting just the bigger size mangroves. And it was just a great trip all around.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, it definitely looks like a solid catch of fish. Big pile of red snapper. Nice mangrove, scamp. Definitely plenty of fish to still go get. Now we have those red grouper back open. It's going to be fun. Solid trip, Captain James. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Definitely a beautiful pile. Let's finish that 10-hour load before we start tossing, guys. Nice trip. As you can see, 2024 ended with a bang, y'all. Big old pile of fish. A really solid catch. And we're super pumped to get out there in the new year and go get them, because we got red grouper reopening. We got lane snapper reopening. We got lots of opportunities to go out there and catch them. So hopefully we'll see you sometime soon inside Johns Pass at Hubbard's Marina for some real fishing fun. Don't forget as well, we've got, of course, every weekend we have our Real Animals radio show from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. every Saturday morning. Our live show every Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. And also we've got our Fox 13 news segment every Friday morning. So hopefully we'll see you out here. Hopefully you'll get to join us online for some of our shows. Hopefully you'll get to join us in person for some real fishing fun. Again, red grouper, lane snapper open January 1st. We've got lots of trips to go get them. The 12-hour extreme has been crushing them. Huge fish out there on the 12-hour extreme. A great way to go get them and get back and be able to sleep in your own bed. So if you want that quality of fish and you want to be able to be home in bed, at your own bed, at the end of the night, that 12-hour extreme is a great way to do it. But if you got the time, this 39-hour trip is one of a kind. Cheaper than 2 nights in a hotel, and our hotel will take you 100 miles into the Gulf for 20 hours of fishing. Can't beat that. Hopefully we'll see you out. The 10-hour trip is crushing the hogfish. Now, after tomorrow, we'll be able to keep the lanes once again on that 10-hour trip. It'll get even better. Plus, chance for those red grouper too. So hopefully we'll see you out here sometime soon. And don't forget, if you're too busy to go fishing, you're just too darn busy. Thanks for watching, y'all.